Hello and welcome. Today we're going to look at organization of our Bead Pet supplies and what we may need to fulfill the projects. So as you can see, I have an organization cart. I organize really well with carts and bins. We'll go through every item one at a time and see what we need and what it's useless for. And then we'll also organize the beads that came in the Ultimate Bead Pet set, because they were a mess and they came in little baggies. Now we need to organize them into something more feasible, more useful. Okay, so here we're going to look at the supplies we have. I have book rings you can use for Bead Pet buddies as well. I have the 2 containers that came for doing the bead pets, which I'm not 100% fond of, but it's okay to lay them out on. I have this tool right here. That one is a needle that can feed through for a board like such, which I bought this one on Amazon. It'll help me organize my beads and create my own patterns. And then I also got a peyote board, one of these on Amazon. They can also place beads on and create patterns with. And this tool came with it. That's a needle you can thread through with it. Next thing I have is scissors. Scissors are always a useful tool to have for any project to work on. And then I have a bin with things in it, and that bin has tools in it or projects that I've finished already. So a little bin right here for projects. And then as you can see over here, up top, I got supplies to organize things with. I have a couple boxes, I have a couple of cords, and then more cords. There'll be a future video of going over all the cords and how they hold up. So that is what that is. Now another tool I always have with me is a notebook, so I can create my own patterns. I started creating a pencil pattern and a gnome pattern, so I keep a notebook for that reason. And then I also have my tape, which I use my tape to glue the starting piece on, the key ring on. This is another kit I will be reviewing in a future video. And you also need a tape measure, and that helps to figure out the length of your cord. This is a storage bin. I just one of those project boxes. I put all the stuff from the Ultimate Bead Pet set in here, along with some other stuff, which we're going to organize today. And then I have multiple containers and sets of beads. I got this one, a little hobby. I think it came from Walmart. There's that one. Another set. This is all sparkly beads and pearly beads. And this is the same set as the previous one. I like that they come in containers and boxes already organized. It makes it super easy. Now the Ultimate Bead Pet set did not come organized. It came in baggies, which we're gonna go through and organize them. But all came in little baggies. These are the cards that came in the set. The string is not even from the set because I didn't like the cording that came with the set. I do have this one, which is the key rings and all of the beads. So we're gonna go through everything one by one and organize it all. And then we'll get back to it in a second. So as you can see, I organized the top part of my cart. I put a little S-hook on it to put my scissors on so they're easily accessible. You can also put them into a bin. And this is my bin for the projects I've already completed. Here is some tape. I use this type of tape. It seems to work better. I have my measuring ruler here, my tape measure. And then I have my little needle set to help guide the beads through. This right here are the 2 containers that came with the Ultimate Bead Pet set. Then these are my 2 things I got from Amazon to help me make my own patterns. Now in the second tier, I put all the beads that were sets that were completely organized already right here. And then we're gonna work on organizing everything else from the set so we can find it easily. So we're gonna work on that next. We're gonna work on organizing the cording first. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this container up and see what's inside. It just opens up just like that. They're photo boxes. And every one of those cords, I'm gonna keep the label on them because I'm gonna be testing them out in future videos. Right here is one cord, it's a frosted one. I'm just gonna place it in here. Eventually I'll take off the label. And I'm just gonna place it in here so I can organize it. And I'm gonna organize it by style. Here's one frosted kind. I guess it goes in this way. And then this is the next box. I'm gonna place this style of cord. It says a cord value pack right here. And they look like this style. They're really thin. I'm gonna place them in here. I'm gonna keep the label with it. The next cords I have are gonna be these cords right here. And these are the nylon neon cords in all different colors. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put them into a container as well. I think I'll use my handy dandy scissors for this one. Just gonna go ahead and open them. I'm gonna keep the name of them so I know when I do what I'm assessing. I'm gonna take another box out and organize them. Let's see if they all fit. That'll be the big test. See if they all fit in here. Wow, looks like they do. Sweet. Okay. And then they come with some accessory things. It comes with some of these guys that we can go ahead and work with. I don't know what this thing is for, but we'll figure it out. It says it's an easy gimper starter tool included. Instructions on the back. So we'll play with that too one time. We'll see what it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this package into here so we know it came together. And then I have some more of the same cording that I can place into here. I'll need to have another container of it, I think, because it won't fit into here. So we're gonna close this one up and use the other container for the rest of them. And this is the rest of the same ones I got, just different colors. So I'm gonna organize that right now. need some more of this to organize my cords because this works really well. And then also got these kind to test out. This nylon cord right here. And this is the one that came with the set, which I wasn't really impressed with. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one here for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this into a different storage unit. But now my cords are all organized and I can put them away. So put this to the side. Next is these instructions, and that's the instructions to make all the bead pets in the Ultimate Bead Pet set, which I have them in their baggie that they came in. Now let's take all these little gadgets and organize them all these little findings. I'm not sure which container I want to use yet. Let's see if this one's adjustable or not. I'm not sure. I think I got this one at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I don't remember. But, so it looks like these are not adjustable. These are fixed sets. Let's look at the Snackle box and see if that one's fixed or adjustable. I believe I got this one at Dollar Tree, so let's take a look and see if these are adjustable or not. Looks like these are adjustable. So let's go ahead and use them for little findings that we have. So we're gonna adjust it. And then this one I wanna use a fixed one for the beads. I don't wanna use an adjustable for the beads. Let's go ahead and put all of our findings in here. So there's this thing, I'm gonna put this thing in here. There's these guys, I'm gonna put them, organize them as well. They'll have their own spot. These key rings are gonna have their own spot. And then these ones are organized by size. These key rings, they come in different sizes. They come in a variety pack of all kinds of different things in here. So let's see. Maybe we'll just put all the key rings together. And then take a look at the different sizes. Because there are all kinds of these findings too, which are very similar to those, and the rings can go together. So essentially it doesn't really matter what key ring you use, unless it makes a difference for you. And key rings, these things. More key rings. More key rings. And it looks like the last key ring, and then all these findings right here. The pretty ones. So I'm going to put that in there. Now let's see what else we have in here. Another key ring, another finding. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this box with the adjustable stuff, because they seem to go underneath. They try to go underneath. So, but organizer with the bin unit is a wonderful tool. I don't know if I'm fond of those ones. I'm not gonna open the book rings because you can use them as well. I'll put those in my little finding collection as well. They're organized. Okay, my stash. I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna go hang my scissors where they go. Under a hook. Now we're gonna look at this cording right here. So this is another set of cording that I got, which I'm gonna test out. This is the cord that came with the set, which I'm not happy with. Put that in here. And then this nylon cording should be fun to work with. what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna save this top part, so when we compare it in a comparison cord video, I can save those. Then I'll know which one I'm comparing. Is a cousin DIY nylon cord. So I'll throw that in here and try to break these down. See, as you can see, it's already going underneath that thing, so I'm not sure if I like these for any kind of storage. But I'll separate these guys so they can fit better into these pockets. There we go. Let's hold this guy. And there we go. We put this guy together so we know who is belonging to who. I have some more findings right here that came from the set, so these need to be opened up and placed in here. Perfect. And I can easily find what I'm looking for. Let's see. Okay, so the set also came with some more key rings, so we're gonna organize them into their own little sections. Some getting a little full, but not too full. Also throw them in their own little section. Perfect. Now let's go through and look at what else we got here. So the rest is beads. Let me make sure there's nothing else. So that's the instruction manual that came with the Bead Pet set. Okay. So there's that. The 9 wax cords that came with it. Okay. So there's all that information. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this one and we'll go through and see if we can fit all of these bead cords or beads that came from the set into this clear guy. So be more organized that way. So I'm gonna take this guy now. I'm gonna take all the beads that I have and organize them that came from the Ultimate Bead Pet set. Because they did not come with their own storage, which is important to know. So now these are the neon ones. This is why I wanted to make sure that these were not adjustable, because they will slide around. So that's important. I might have to use the adjustable ones. There we go. Some more beads. Okay. But they rip pretty easy. And then need scissors to open up these containers. And that's the only negative. Well, there's a few negatives, but this is one of the negatives I find in this kit is that they have this system. These are different. These are dark brown, looks like. These are green. And it's enough in this set just to make one kind of each animal. So on those cards, you should be able to make one of every animal. There won't be enough beads to make more than one of every animal. Just an FYI. Okay. Some of them are a little tough to open. Then you find the other end that opens well. But now it'll be a lot easier to work with when they're all out and open. So you don't have to struggle looking for the baggie and finding a way to organize it. Because what I did is I had this open bag, put it in a Ziploc, and stored it. And it was really hard to work with. And now they'll be more available. Because these ones I can combine, there's not that many of them. They're all similar. Because I don't have that many spots available. There we go. A lot of white beads in this set. Maybe I'll throw the white beads in this big compartment inside. It's a big bag. There we go. Perfect idea. Okay, got my letter beads. And throw those in their own little pocket. Yep, as you can see why I say this kit's annoying, because it doesn't come organized. It's hard to find everything in it. Here's more of this style, the shiny style. There's not that many of them, so I'll just combine them. It's easy to find them in here. And here's this yellow guy. Okay, orange. Also quite a bit of beads though. I have to give them that. Now we're gonna dive. This one's pretty much done. And I still have a lot more beads to organize, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other container and put them in there. I'll put this here so I know it came from the Ultimate Bead Pet kit. This is some more cording that we're gonna test out. 1mm nylon cord combo. I'm gonna give this one a shot too. So now we're gonna open up this guy. And the snackle box. It came from Dollar Tree. And then we're gonna keep organizing. Guess now this one I have to fix right away because I already see the problem. This one's maybe I can push in, then they won't be so bad. Okay, keep going. And now when we work on our projects, we'll be all organized. And we'll find all the beads that we need. This is for one of the doggies, I think. I made a doggie. For the kiddos. They like to make bead pets with me. I'll be using other kits. Now we're on the home stretch. We're doing well. see the purple ones. Some clear ones in here too. I guess I won't put in that one. Okay. And more of the pearly, shiny ones. Now, if I have room, I'm going to organize my pearly, shiny ones since I have more slots available. Probably go through and organize them. There's some purple and pink ones. Yep, now I've got more space. This is the one pipe cleaner that came in the set, which I don't know why it came with pipe cleaner, but we'll stick it in here for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those ones that we combined all into one compartment and organize them so it's easier to find them. Because I like to separate them all by color and by type. It's a lot easier when you craft. And that's what any craft I do. I like to keep stations and organize everything. So I'm creating my little Bead Pet station right now for my craft room. I'm kind of going through a remodel and fixing my craft room right now. And now we have no flooring in our craft room. And I gotta repaint the walls because we just redid the walls. So once up and running, then we'll get back into it. Then we could do a craft room tour. Now let's go ahead and organize these beads right now at this time. Let's see. I'm almost getting them all out. I'm gonna do them by color. I guess I got some purples remaining there, so I'll keep the purples in there and throw them in. So I got my pink ones there, pink ones there, pink, 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 pink. Trust me, if you organize them by color, it makes it so much easier to look for everything later. There we go. I don't know if I like the quality of these beads either, because if you look, all the colors are like fading on them, the paint's coming off of it. So another negative for this Bead Pet set. Okay, now we have them all organized by color, by style. So now it'll be a lot easier to find them. These guys ran away into here, it looks like. So these guys did not sit where they were supposed to sit. Okay. And I don't know if this knuckle box is the best idea, but something with dividers works well. So now I got everything organized and divided. Now these are the rest of them. So now it's organized. And I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to throw my trash away. And I think that will be the end of today's video for organizing all the stuff from the Ultimate Bead Pet set. And then give me a moment. We'll just restock the cart. And I'll show you how it looks like in my cart. Let me put this one away as well. And this is what the cart looks like, all organized. Has the containers, has that set, has the tape, the ruler, the tool, these two things, the book. Here's the cart. Then has the boxes that we just created, and then the box that was there, And then I have an empty shelf. So we're gonna go through and keep working with this and see what we can accomplish. Thank you. See you next one. Bye bye.